Welcome back, everybody. We are here on Tuesday. We have a special guest once again. We got Coach Jess in the house. So prepare for some burpees, as you guys are already probably expecting at this point once you've seen her face. Announcements for today, guys. We're going to update your emails on your Mind-Body accounts if you have an old email. If we've been sending you guys some emails in the past couple days that you have not been receiving, it's because you probably have an old email on your Mind-Body subscription. So update that if you can. If you're not sure what email we have or whatnot, you can just log in, check it yourself, or just email and ask us if you have not been receiving our emails this weekend. Another thing too, guys, we're going to talk a little bit later in our outro about social distancing. It's something that we need to take very seriously at this time, and we'll have more on that a little bit later in this video. I'm going to pass it over to Jess to explain the workout.
Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Great opportunity today for you to practice your intensity and to be reminded that a bodyweight workout is all you need to absolutely get trashed. So we're looking for that interval style in your workout today. 4 sets for time. Starting first with a 400-meter run. Obviously with the snow coming down, that might not be an option for you to get outdoors, so we have lots of options, so everyone's going to be able to hit this one. 400-meter run, 30 calories if you're lucky enough to have a rowing machine or an assault bike or something. If you are equipment free, let's go for 100 jumping jacks as fast as you possibly can. Get that heart rate jacked right up. And then we're going to go for a strength burner. 60 seconds max effort push-ups, actual max effort. So hit failure, get as many reps as you possibly can in 60 seconds and earn that 2 minutes of rest. The idea here, we're doing 4 sets for time. Use that first round to kind of gauge how you're gonna be able to do time-wise for the run or your substitute. And you're gonna try and aim for a negative split. So that means you wanna get faster every round. That will make sure that you definitely need that 2 minutes of rest, and see if you can hold on to your push-up number with your run or your jumping jacks getting faster and faster every time. You should be on your back by round 3. So make sure that you are hitting the intensity really hard today. That's a hard thing to do when you're by yourself and you're in the garage. Crank the music or whatever you gotta do to get yourself kind of pumped up, and then get after this one. You'll feel so much better when you do.
Okay, so for the afterburner, we are just going back to some stretching today, pretty straightforward stuff. We're gonna start off with a lat stretch, so 60 seconds per side, and then we're gonna do a 60-second hip stretch per side. There'll be more details to follow on that later in this video when we get to that section. See you soon for the warm-up.
Hey, welcome back, guys. Today's warm-up is 2-part. First part, guys, the intention is just to get that heart rate going, get the joints moving laterally, guys, upward, vertically, horizontal, with the 3 movements. Each movement, you're doing 60 seconds worth of work. Keep in mind, it's a warm-up, so you shouldn't be flat on your back after these 3 minutes. You're warming up. So the pace is based on where your condition is for your heart rate. First part, we're going to start with lateral jumps, guys. Got Jess here, she's going to show us some lateral jumps. You can pick an object or just jump side to side. So as you're jumping side to side, you can watch the knees, if knees hurt, guys, maybe take smaller jumps, okay? Controlled movements. Like that if you have to support the knees and move a little bit slower, okay? Now, next, guys, after a minute's worth of lateral jumps, you want to do jumping jacks. So jumping jacks, guys, again, opening up, spreading, kicking your legs out as far as you can, warming up, loosening things up, getting the arms overhead, making the heart rate get elevated a little bit in the 60 seconds. Then from there, you're gonna put it together, you're gonna go into your burpees for 60 seconds. So burpees, chest touch the floor, guys. You land on those heels. Notice how chest is landing on those heels nicely, guys. From there, after you've done a couple burpees, get a minute, play around with, can you bring your feet closer or wider to warm up different areas of your legs. Okay, again, a minute worth of burpees. I don't know if I can stop Jess, but I'm going to have to. Once you've done a minute's worth of burpees, you move on to section number 2. Section number 2 is going down in numbers, so 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. And we have 3 movements. So first movement, arch raises, so normally known as Superman. You want to lift your chest and legs up. Common cues here, mistakes. Don't bend the knees. Okay, when you lift your chest up, guys, make sure your arms stay as straight as possible so you engage your posterior muscles, which is the intent here. After you've done 10 of those on the first round, you're gonna go into your inchworm. So, inchworm. You start by leaning forward. So forward bend, hinging at your hips. Touch the floor if you can with your hands. Straight legs. No push-up is required. If you want to add a push-up, go right ahead, guys, and walk your hands, adding that controlled push-up for the inchworm. You're gonna do 10 of those. After those 10, you're going into your push-up position. So your high plank, and you're gonna go into your arm raises, leg raises, alternating sides. So bird dog, where as you do it, guys, you watch how controlled your core is. If you do a couple too quickly, you will lose your balance. Jess is going to show you guys here now a couple bad ones where she's twisting her body and she's losing control, okay? So 10 good ones, alternating opposite, so opposite arm, opposite leg, guys. 10 total before you move on to round 2, which is 8 of everything. Then, again, work your way down all the way to your rounds of 2, which is your 5th round, okay? Have a good warm-up, get ready for that workout.
Okay guys, so for today's workout, pretty straightforward movements-wise. We're just gonna take some time explaining some progressions for that push-up, and then we're gonna talk about some common faults for that push-up as well and what we can do to fix that. So the first option here, guys, is you can do your push-ups just regularly from your toes. Notice Yash is gonna go all the way down to the ground in his push-up. Notice how his thighs and chest are all the way down to the ground at the bottom of that push-up, and then come all the way back up. So pretty straightforward, keeping that core tight, all that stuff here. Now, if you guys want to scale, the second step, Yash can control his push-up all the way down to the ground using his toes, but now he can push up from his knees. So all the way up, then he's gonna reset, bring his knees off the ground, all the way down once again, and pushing up from the knees. The final progression here, guys, you can just stay on your knees the whole time. So if you're having a hard time controlling the push-up on the way down, just stay on your knees the whole time, push back up till the arms are extended. Perfect, awesome. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna go over is some common faults. The first fault we're gonna talk about is lack of core tensioning. So I'm gonna get Yash again in the top of his push-up. You can notice his back is overarching in this position. Emphasize it even more, Yash. It's hard for Yash to make mistakes, so I have to tell him to go above and beyond to do that. So he's overarching his back now. He's not keeping that rib cage tucked in. So notice when he lowers himself, his thighs hit the ground, and then later his chest hits the ground. And then same thing on the way up. So by pulling that rib cage in, we're flattening out that low back. You can feel your abs now. We're gonna control that all the way down. And now you can see his chest and thighs are coming to the ground at about the same time. The other very common fault we see, if you wanna face this way maybe, Yash, is elbow flare out. So we do not want our elbows flaring out when we do push-ups. So you can see again, Yash is trying really hard to make a mistake here and flare those elbows out. You're gonna put a lot of unnecessary strain and pressure on the shoulder, and you're also gonna not recruit the back muscles as well, the triceps as well. So we want to think about keeping those elbows tucked in tight to the body. Show them a couple good ones there, Yash. This should be easy for you to show what's going on. Nice and low, elbows tight to the body. Also notice that Yash's hands are nice and spread. His fingers are spread apart from each other, and he's pushing his hands into the floor instead of putting all the weight onto your palms. This is another really good tip, a pro tip, so try that out today. As far as how the push-ups should feel today goes, we want you guys to be able to do about 20-ish per round. Some of you guys, if you're really good at push-ups, you might be able to get a lot more. If you're still new to push-ups, do not be shy to scale using one of the scaling options we went over, as we still want you to get about 20-ish reps per round or more. The other movement in today, guys, is either a row or a bike if you have one. So if you're doing that, great. If you're doing the jumping jacks, Jess already demonstrated some of those in our warm-up video today. If you are going for your run today, Yash is going to demo how to do that.
Okay, hopefully you had a really good workout, guys. Running wasn't too bad, or if you had to scale it to jumping jacks or on the bike or rower. Again, hopefully you had a good workout, guys. You were consistent on your round. Now we're gonna get into your stretches. So starting with your hip stretch. You want to get into a lunge position, guys. You want to activate the glutes help you push your hip forward. From there, you want to drop that thigh without sticking your bum back. So you want to push that thigh, guys, in towards the floor. From here, take advantage of trying to floss the hip a bit. So you can move around, okay? You can move over. You can try to thread your arm. Play around with it, guys. Elbows on the floor. If you find that you're not getting much of that stretch, your glutes contracted, you're pushing your thigh into the floor, grab a bag of rice, grab an object. Plant your heel onto that object to elevate the floor, to make more range of motion through your hips in the floor, guys, to allow you to push forward a little bit more. Also play with that back knee. Maybe your knee goes off the floor as you drop your body down, okay? So you're gonna do 60 seconds on both sides. Feel free to even go longer if you want, guys, on this stretch. From there, you're gonna go into your lat stretch. So lat stretch, I'm gonna show you here on the wall. You're gonna cross over, trying to stretch the lat here, guys. Crossing over, you're gonna push almost around your back slightly, arching over, holding that, feeling it along here for about 60 seconds before you switch over to the other side. Then you can even grab that wrist to push your weight into it to get a deeper stretch. Feel free to play with it to find that position that works best for you. Okay? Have fun with the afterburner.
Okay, everybody, hope those stretches have you feeling pretty good. We wanted to take just a minute to talk about social distancing at this time. We are seeing through the media how important it is, and we wanted to let you guys know that we are also taking it very seriously here. That's why you only see 3 or 4 of us at the absolute most doing these videos. While we're here working together, we are trying to keep our distance as much as possible. And also anyone that is coming in for these videos, we're definitely talking to them and making sure that they have been quarantining themselves. So we have had a couple people that are still going to work and that we wanted in these videos, some of the other coaches. Unfortunately, they're still around a lot of people, so we thought we made a collective decision to say it's probably better for them to just stay out of the videos for now. So we just want you to take that seriously. Sometimes it's very tempting to want to do some of these workouts together, or after we've been cooped up inside for a long time, we kind of just want to go and spend some time with our friends and family and things like that. Please resist that as much as possible. Take this stuff seriously. I know our members are very healthy, our community is very healthy. It's mostly for protecting the spread and for protecting the people that aren't as privileged as we are health-wise to have our health. So instead, for now, guys, just do your best to connect online, whether it's on these YouTube videos, posting your scores, talking about how the workout went. We've been getting lots of messages on our Instagram and emails that we're talking to people, staying connected. So do your best to stay on those social media outlets instead of in person. Stay safe, and we will see you tomorrow for another video. Thank you.